Real quick,
End of
we'll
an
go
era.
over
I
this.
like that. End of an
Yeah,
era.
end of an era. So let's talk about the collective delusion of a culture real quick in
Hmm.
regards to all this stuff. Now, again, everyone, is innocent until they're proven guilty. But
Right, right.
I do want to go over as a culture, the delusion that we have had with particularly this one in white, how we have known that there was something sticky icky about him, but no one has, I'm being serious,
Yeah.
it has always been known, because even cat even Mr. Williams said, you got to tell him no.
Hmm.
You can't party with him. You've got to tell him no. So just real quick, just on a because again, if you follow me, I have covered this
Yeah.
extensively.
I think we even
But
talked about it. Yeah.
yeah, just really quick, what do you think? You can do it however you want to. If you want to talk about the collective delusion, you want to talk about the end of the era, or if you want to get real specific on what's going on. What is your feelings about all of this and all these different lawsuits?
Um, I hate to see it go. It's the end of an era. I hate to see it go down like that. I was a fan of Diddy. I was a fan of Diddy. He's a black man. Making it to where he made it at and doing what he did. And I mean, I grew up to this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude was a part of my life. A lot of people won't say it like that. Oh, I don't care about no Diddy, but Diddy was a part of your life. Diddy was a part of at least 85% of Black Americans' lives. Had to be. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was through music, whether it was watching, making the band, or drinking Ciroc, or just going to the club and hearing, you know what I'm saying? Like he was a part of your life. So I hate to see him go down this way. And to touch on what you said about how people knew about it, it's because of us in Black culture. It's hard for us to hold ourselves accountable because we want to win and get over on the man, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want to do that. And I understand that. But sometimes, you know, uh, a bad person is a bad person. If you got to get them out of the village, you got to kick them out of the village. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Right.
it's hard to do that when Diddy was as powerful as he was. Like, who was going to really tell him no? Who was going to stop him? Who was really going? How many how many whistles were blown? Because I think that's the part that we don't really touch on. How many whistles was blown that he just snuffed out, that he
Right.
got rid of? If it did happen, I'm just talking hypothetical. If
Right.
if if somebody blew a whistle on Diddy back then or on his way up, and we hear the story of how he tried to blow or blew up Kid Cudi's car. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Diddy's daddy was a gangster from Harlem, for real, for real. So you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he I don't put it past that Diddy had street mentality in him, right?
Right.
Then to be able to hustle his way and navigate, because the music business is gangster. Hollywood is a gangster business anyway. You know what I'm saying? We look at Hollywood like, oh, left leaning and this, that, and no, them some straight cutthroat gangsters and killers over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just sad to see it happen. I hope the shit with Jay Z, because you got them both up there, so I'm gonna touch on him too. I hope that it gets handled in the right way, because I don't want to see Jay go down, especially with, you know what I'm saying, we don't have, and I don't want to put them as leaders, but we don't have a lot of success for Black men or women in that area. Or when they do get up there, this always happens to them. And I
Yeah.
think that's another reason why it's like, did he really do it? Because every time Bill Cosby, and not saying that Bill was innocent, but you know what I'm saying, it's always these, even excuse my language, but even MLK got to a certain point, and now he's, oh, he was chasing white women and this, that, and the third, and it's defamation on his, on his character, slander and all of this stuff. Then he was assassinated. That the
Right.
ultimate, he
Right.
took the ultimate thing happened to him. But us as Black folks, I don't know when we get to that level to where we have that discernment of, yeah, I know he got money, but he did some bad stuff and we need to remove him out of the village. I don't know when we get like that, because we're still young in this game of
Right.
America.
Right.
And a lot of people don't understand that we are young Americans.
Right.
Young. So
Yeah. I would posture. I would posture this. I think I put on there stain on the culture because of the fact that Everybody is not like this, but it is something about, and I'm just going to, the entertainment business, it's almost like the powers at be are looking to see what your predilections are, and
Hmm.
they allow for you and they see what they are, and you're just stewing in them. You understand what I'm saying? Because you'll see people in this business, stuff like a Denzel or somebody that goes in this business, not to say that he don't have nothing going on. I don't know nothing about that man and won't sit here and say that I do, but he has been able to carefully navigate this business without those predilections, if he had any, to come forth. Spike Lee, same way. Will Smith, to an extent. I mean, people have said stuff, but there was no way to prove anything, because again, he has his own compound, so he does all his dirt at his
Yeah.
house if he's doing anything, and he keeps it on the low. But I think with people who have a more flashier lifestyles, like the Jays and the Diddies and stuff like that, there is and then you're surrounding yourself with some people that probably that you're hiring that are a little
Yeah.
untoward, like Baca got a weird case, why is he around?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're hiring these types of people around this. I would just look at this as far as, because I'm going to continue to follow it on through the legal thing, but as a culture, I think when we see certain things, we need to be able, I'm not telling people to jump in front of bullets, and I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying that we have to kind of call it out. And if you see, like I said, I would want you to call it out and there be some proof behind it. let me put my um let me put my banner up real
Allegedly.
quick. You need to call, because you ain't gonna have them two coming after me.
Yeah.
But these things need to be called out. Now, I've said this on several of my lives in regards to Jay Z. If you want to believe that he didn't do that, his problem is what I've said before. And if you all have been following me for a long time, it's that birds of a feather syndrome.
Hmm.
You have hung around Diddy for a very long time, and I know your lawyer is going around here saying that y'all were not friends, but y'all hung around, y'all partied together. Y'all partied together. I know that y'all were business associates. Y'all did a whole lot of stuff. You have been on the stage with him. He's been on the stage with you all. You
The
you
optics.
have the optics are really looking bad for Jay-Z right now. Am I
Hmm.
saying that he did or he didn't? No. That would be my thing with Diddy, is the fact that we have seen proof that you're abusive. We've
Yeah.
seen the proof that you are abusive. So you've got that particular stain. Now, whether or not how many he's got, 30, I think it's 35 lawsuits, because he just had two
Oh,
or three of them to come through
yeah.
right now. So that's like 35 lawsuits that you still are having to navigate, plus this federal RICO charge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know how you're coming or squirming through that, unless there's a technicality going on that you're going to figure out. I don't know how you're squirming and firming through that, because all you need is for Cassie to get on the stage, get on this thing, and then they show that video. And then you have those people from the hotel or anybody that they can show that you paid some money to get that video from being seen.
Mm.
That's a
Did he?
wrap.
Did he put a? Did he put a Drake? Did he underestimated Cassie or whoever? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think this gets to the level of what it is now. If he just would have just paid Cassie, if he just would have paid Cassie, I don't know if we get to this level. It might have been some lawsuits or something, but to this level, to where now he's locked up and all of this, your people's hubris will blind them all the time. You know what I'm saying?
And
I don't
plus,
understand why he didn't do that. Like, you knew you beat up on this girl.
right,
That's the thing about it. You knew you beat up on when that girl came to you and said, "Hey, look, I'm going to the press, or I'm going to somebody.
right,
Hey, whoa, hold on, whoa, hold your horses. How much? What? How much money we talking? Give that girl whatever she wanted. Give her whatever she want. Go. Hey, don't come back. Here you go. Don't come back. I don't want to see this on TV. No, nothing. You
right.
and your boyfriend who used to work for me, or your husband who used to work, y'all go off. Y'all have a merry Christmas, happy holidays, New Year's, whatever. No,
No,
you
he's
didn't
used to
want to pay.
getting what he no, he's used to getting what he's want. He's used to paying people to do what he wanted them to do. I think his demise, when you said Drake, the first thing I thought about when he sued the people who owned Ciroc. and he
Hmm.
tried to make it seem like like it was a racial issue, which it could be. I don't know, but I knew that his days were numbered then, because once you start trying to part people with their money,
Yeah,
you'll be surprised what phone calls that they make.
yeah, make, yeah.
When